Team Coreño KO Artist Sports. So here with AB Lopez. Man, ran the hill, the mountain, really, right? What?
Easy, man.
I was gonna say, talk to me about that. 42 years old. How old are you, brother?
25.
25. You're keeping up with them? You're struggling? How's it going?
You know what, man? In the very beginning, it's a struggle. You know, it's that struggle where it's just your legs get tight. But towards the end, now I'm a little more comfortable, a little more. I'm okay with it, you know. And before I would like huff and puff, but now I feel like I'm able to control my breathing a little more, you know, to be able to work out with them a little more. So it's getting better. It's getting better.
Talk about Manny, man. You've been in camp with him this whole time.
Yeah.
Has he kind of ramped up as well, like from the beginning of camp to now? Would you say it's a big difference?
This is actually my second camp with him. First camp I got him ready for Keith Thurman. Was very honored and very grateful for that as well. But yeah, man, he's picking it up. You can tell he's picking it up. Today he did 2 sets of sit-ups. He pushed himself on the run. He sprinted a little more. Yeah, man, he's pushing himself a lot more right now. 3 weeks away, and yeah.
So even 3 weeks away, and he's still ramping up.
Oh man, he's ramping it up right now. As like, you know, right now he's probably going to go home, rest, and then later on train as hard, and then tomorrow sparring again.
Are you? Do you spar with him in this camp as well?
No, I am not sparring with him this camp. Last camp I did. Right now I'm just training with him, just to be able to run his presence.
Right. Yeah. Well, like talk about the sparring with him when you did last camp. What's kind of the biggest difference sparring Manny than you would say with maybe anybody else?
For me, absolutely, there's no getting ready for Manny. There's that. But for me, it was in the beginning to where it was starstruck first. It was starstruck first, and then second, it was just more of that coming forward. You don't know what to do, man. He's just keep coming forward. He's amazing fighter. He is who he is because of the way he is. But after that, you know, little by little, I started, you know, helping him out, gets faster, starting adjusting more to his style. It was not easy, but I started adjusting, and he really liked my style, and I was very grateful that he kept me all the way till the end.
Well, what if you had to pick one thing out of sparring that Manny does that's just different from anybody else, or the biggest thing that's like hard to get used to? What would you say that is?
His angles.
Yeah.
he's not just coming forward. He's not coming from the right to left. He's coming from the middle, 90-degree, 40-degree angles, man. He's coming from everywhere, bro. You can't even tell, but it feels like he has 6 arms with him, man.
So he's just all over the place.
He's all over the place.
And is the power kind of the same no matter what angle he goes? Are you kind of always like?
I don't believe he goes full out with us just because he wants to. He practices more on skill, you know, practice a little bit more on head movement. So he practices a little bit more on the things he needs to practice on instead of actual power, instead of actually trying to kick our butts in there, you know. So he's practicing on the things he needs to practice on instead of work, you know. So it's a different type of sparring. But yeah, his sparring's amazing, man. It's great.
It's funny. It's interesting to say that because I hear like Andre Ward. I heard was the type of guy who wanted to win the sparring, like kind of, you know, didn't like maybe the practice part of it at some point
kick his butt.
Became like, all right, I just want to win. Like, so Manny's more of a, like, if you maybe start getting the better of him, he'll more just kind of stop to take
No. Manny's not like that. Manny stays from the very beginning to the very end. He stays who he is. He just practices on just what he needs to practice on. You know, I don't want to say, you know, other than that, you know, but he needs to practice. He knows what he needs to practice on. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the style of the other fighter. So he likes to practice on what he needs to practice on, head movement, uppercuts, whatever he needs to practice on, that's what he'll focus on sparring.
Are you a southpaw?
No, I'm not.
So
Orthodox.
you're right hand.
Yeah.
I don't wonder you're not. Yeah.
You know, it's just an honor for me to be here. Right. You know, it's a great pleasure and privilege. But yeah, man, I'm not sparring with him this time. Just last time.
When you see him in camp, southpaw, or just Manny Pacquiao, how does that like, or how do you think that plays out in the fight? Rather, obviously, I don't want you to give me too much out of the camp, but the southpaw and southpaw thing. Do you feel Manny hasn't fought southpaw in over 10 years or 15 years, something like that? But
no matter what Manny has in front of him, he'll take control.
Yeah. He's always kind of been that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey B man, what's going on? What's the latest with you, brother?
Right now, I'm training with them. You know, it's a great privilege, great honor. honor just to be next to him. You know, I'm getting ready for October. Gonna be fighting pretty soon. No date yet, but getting ready for myself.
Any show, anything you're trying to get on? Any guys' cards you're trying to get on?
As of right now, no, not right now. Just focusing on myself, helping Manny. You know, just to support him and just to be his. You know, just to be able to push him a little more. You know, even if I could, if I'm not, even if I don't, that's okay. But if he can just see me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's invaluable, right? The experience you're getting right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell the fans, brother, where they can follow you and see the journey.
You can follow me on Instagram, AB_Lopez96.
There it is, AB.
Oo, tama na ko. Ano po to? Grabe naman po.
Atras po tayo. Atras po tayo. Guys.
Ang taller.
Guys, behind the cone, please. Behind the cone.
Anak niya can sit down. Behind the cone down. Behind the cone down.
Coach, move pa tayo, coach.
Dahil ako.
Pupunta naman siya wala. Pupunta mo.
Puro naman sila kanya nakatayo. Walang maklapan.
Ay, bro.